Alright, Elestrals fans in Australia, it is time to get into the game. We're ready. If we have a look at Aussie Collectibles from Dandenong, you'll see that they have pre-orders for Elestrals on their website. Now this, if you're not in Dandenong, sounds like it's not the greatest news. But we have better news. Where does Aussie Collectibles get their cards from? They get them from Let's Play Games. Let's Play Games is pretty much the distributor for Australian card games. So the fact that Let's Play Games now has Elestrals in stock and on their website and available for pre-order means that other stores in Australia can now get them from a local distributor, from an Australian distributor. This is going to mean that you're not paying those crazy import costs to get Elestrals sent to your doorstep by going through the Elestrals website. You don't have to pay for all that shipping. Instead, it gets sent in bulk to LPG, and LPG will just be like, we send it to the stores. Now, you might have gone to your local Good Games or your local Guff and been like, hey guys, can you stock Elestrals? It'd be awesome if we could have Elestrals in store so I can buy cards and the community can grow. We can have events. And their answer would be, unfortunately, our distributor doesn't stock this, so we won't have it. This is their distributor. This is the distributor for Good Games, and I'm pretty sure it's the distributor for Guff. Most card shops in Australia use Let's Play Games as their distributor, and the reason they were not willing to stock these was primarily because of this. So now, it is the right time, because it's all in pre-order mode, to go to your local game store and ask them to put in a pre-order for Elestrals livestream. And while they're at it, they may as well grab some boxes of Frostfall, Daybreak, Moonrise, and Base Set and Firestorm. Base Set's probably the one you want 2 or 3 of, and then the rest you want just, 1 or 2 will do. Obviously, starter decks are available. Not all the old starter decks, but these are the main ones you want, and obviously these ones are really good with livestream coming up, and this one. So this is the best time to get into the game. Sleeves, mats, and the binder, I wouldn't be too concerned about. Even these blister packs, not too concerned. But do get them to get starter decks and get their booster boxes. If they pre-order it now, it'll most likely come through round about live stream release. You might even be able to set up a live stream pre-release event through your store. If you have a good relationship with your store, you can talk to them and be like, this is what I'd like to do. And they might be able to get that off the ground, especially like a Good Games, which has a strong community as it is, of people coming in to play games on a regular basis, and they can advertise, hey, we've got a new card game coming. Who wants to do a pre-release? This will help you start and grow your community in the area, as much as it's been good to just be like, I'm ordering these online, I'm going to take them and play them at a locals, and hope that enough people that see me playing this game and play this game with me want to play it, that we can grow a community like that. That's a great idea, great strategy. This is a better strategy. This is the best strategy, is please get to your local game store and just be like, hey, Let's Play Games is now stocking this game. Can we please order it? And that's huge. So Aussie Collectibles is already on the ball with this. As soon as it's come in, they've pre-ordered it. So it is coming into their store. And I think that based on what I've seen, it will be coming in for live stream release, because the plan is to have this off the ground with Let's Play Games just in time for live stream. So hopefully you can get a live stream pre-release going. If not, you'll be able to have like events or something just after that. This is huge news. This is the greatest news. Unfortunately, my LGS just ordered from overseas because this wasn't set up yet. They contacted Let's Play Games and were like, hey, we've heard that you guys are getting this in. Can we do this? And they were like, we don't know what you're talking about. And then like a week later, they put it on their website. Really, really disappointing. Could have saved quite a lot on shipping for the store and the import costs and all that sort of stuff. But this is still cool. In future, this will mean that the cost of Elestrals in Australia is down, the supply is higher and broader, so more stores can have this. Your local Good Games can no longer hide behind the excuse of our distributor doesn't stock it, or we don't want to go through like an extra distributor. This is the distributor they all like. This is the distributor that even my LGS goes through, but my LGS was very, very kind. Shout out to Games Resort for just importing directly from the US. This is huge, guys. This is really good news. If you're in the Dandenong area or anywhere around Melbourne, and Dandenong's not too far away, it's a lot closer than Shepparton. I think there's a chance that we can get Aussie Collectibles going with the locals. But more importantly, we can try and get some local stores going. That would be great. Crazy, yeah. So at first, we did see that Aussie Collectibles had the cards, and we didn't know anything about where they were getting them. We assumed they were just ordering them online based on the pricing and everything. And then when one of the players from the community went in, they asked about it, and they were like, yeah, we're just getting them from Let's Play Games. And that was like, oh, okay, they're in. Let's Play Games is now hosting this. So this has only been like 3-4 days that this has been up and available. So do get in and ask. And in the meantime, Elestrals Clash is available, free, open beta, completely free to play. Cards are available. If you want to invest some money, you can make your cards a little prettier. But more importantly, you can get these for free. It's just a little bit more of a grind. Maybe not this one. This is a bad example. But I think, where is it? The Shield of Achilles. The Pantera is free. That comes with the game. And yeah, the Shield of Achilles, I got this, just from a loot box that I got from playing the game. Or, yeah, a Pandora's box. But yeah, this is a really good way to practice, get into the game, and just get some play experience in. But the most important part is, of course, this is just, it's available, it's time. We can really start pushing this game and really start growing the community. And if you don't have a locals near you that's stocking the cards or having events, but you still want to play, please get on Discord or find me and I'll send you the link to the right Discord. There is an Australian time zone locals that is done through webcam every single Sunday. That is at 5 p.m. if you're in Victoria, New South Wales, and 3 p.m. or 5:30, sorry, and 3:30 if you're in Western Australia. Obviously, time zones vary around the country. Daylight savings is also a thing that we're going to have to worry about, but it is a consistent time. I think it goes by New South Wales Victorian time, so if that daylight savings thing kicks in, it will adjust things for Western Australia, sort of stuff. But it does give you a way to play. There is free entry. There is still pricing. You just got to pay shipping on the pricing when you're ready for it. But the guy hosting it is an absolute champion. He will hold on to your stuff so that you can ship it in bulk. I did this the other day, right? I was like, it's time to ship in my prize packs. And I pulled a Stellar Rare. Double Sharks. Ankylo Surge is pretty cool. Oh, wait, whoa. I'm such an idiot. Oh, that's cool. It was so good. Where is it? It's right here. It's right here. I pulled this from a prize pack from playing the online locals. Again, free entry, free card. I just paid like $20 shipping for like my packs. And then I also bought some stuff because you can also buy stuff from people in the community. So if you have cards and know where to play, please get on and play these online locals. If we can get this online locals community going strong enough, we can try and push to get an online regional so that we can try and... That's something we're already pushing for, but if we can show more numbers at those locals events, then we can really push for that. So please, just... If you have cards and you want to play, but you're just waiting on an LGS, you've got one. It's just online. Webcam LGS is fine. I actually really enjoy it. It's been a good way to strengthen the community, meet the community. In the meantime, we have Clash. One of the top players in Clash is an Aussie local. Where is he? Yep, one of our top 10 players. I'm not going to go doxing someone. One of our top 10 players in Clash is an Australian player who doesn't actually have an LGS, so he just plays Clash. So yeah, let's just keep pushing this community and see if we can't have a big event this time next year. This year we maybe even later this year, we could have some more events around. I have a sneaking suspicion there will be a second regional season. Australia is getting one regional for this season, but I feel like there's going to be more regionals for live stream. And when there is, we're going to have more distribution, more stores, hopefully. So I can't be everywhere at once. I can't run every event. I can't get every store going. I'm very appreciative of Frasernator, who got my local store off the ground. But it's up to you guys to get your stores off the ground. I'll do my best to help. If you ever need help, do contact me. But in the meantime, get into your LGS, let them know, play some Clash, and if you have some cards, get on and play the online locals, because it's a blast. It's actually a blast. It's a good way to meet players and just like grow as a player. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble for the last 10 minutes. 10 minutes is short. But yeah. Great news, big stuff. As good as it was to get into the game for Firestorm, because these 2-player starter decks are amazing, getting in for live stream is just as good, because now we've got distribution and we can really play this game. So it's on you, Australia. Let's get this game off the ground.